He had an allergic reaction requiring 4 EpiPen injections. My fault we rode in the ambulance. My fault we spent 2 days in the ICU. I was the one who made his oatmeal, made the other oatmeal, confused them, didn't watch. There was a lot of guilt, so there was a lot of fear. So much fear. A large load of it, as you'd imagine, over things like, how do we actually go on? How do we live knowing one single bite of the wrong food could do this? There was something else, though. Late that evening, I sat in the hospital recliner, feet tucked under me, listening to the beeps and hums of medical equipment. I watched his little sleeping chest rise and fall rhythmically. Thank you, Jesus. In the first dark calm of the whole horrible day, a different kind of fear swept over me. It wasn't fear of losing him. It was fear of parenting with deep regret. I saw the last 6 years of his little life playing like a movie in my head. Where was I in that movie? I was rushing. I didn't make eye contact. I was busy. I was on my phone a lot. The days were mostly slurred together in one long, monotonous blur. I sat in that awful hospital room and wept. Wept for the stupid allergies, yes, but wept for my missed chances. And I realized through sobs I was terrified. I was terrified, of course, of losing our son. Lord, please help us. He is in your hands. But I was also terrified of him living and me texting, hurrying, cleaning, and rushing through his childhood. We did not lose our son that day, but if we had, and those 6 years that felt like a snap of the fingers, what if that was our chance at parenting? The rush of regret was nearly palpable. I feared this song would play on repeat through all 3 of our children's lives. I feared we would feel that same sense of crushing incompleteness 18 years later, closing the door to some safety award-winning sedan in which we'd packed their stuff, kissing them through the window and watching them drive off to a dorm room or apartment somewhere. The car would dim out of view, and we'd feel terrible remorse at the opportunities we had missed to make memories that matter. I want to parent well. I want to send my children off with memories for roots, love for wings. I want my children to know they are loved, to know what they believe, and to have the tools they need to succeed. I don't want any regrets. In a strange way, this allergic reaction was a gift, a wake-up call, as those ambulance ride kind of days tend to be. I knew we needed a change, but how? Gradually, the answer came to me. What our family needed was traditions. Traditions. The answer we didn't know we needed. I know it seems a curious answer at first. How could chipped ceramic plates with painted-on rabbits, that same old devotional book fished from under the bed each night, pizza on paper plates every Friday, how could these trifles satisfy the deep longings we have for our children? These things are little, insignificant nothings, yet grouped together, repeated over and over, expected and longed for week after week, Christmas after Christmas. These rituals tell a story, make a childhood, bind a family, build a faith. I knew this was true when I watched my sister and her family. They seemed to celebrate everything with whimsy and inexplicable energy. Friday night, pizza time. St. Patrick's Day, beer bread and shepherd's pie. Snow Day, the legendary snowman pancakes, of course, and on and on. It was insanely annoying to watch, like a real live Pinterest explosion 3 houses down from my own. I couldn't articulate it, but I wanted my life, our family, to be more like that. While our months seemed to drone on, theirs were punctuated with special, predictable traditions. Fun, basically. They were having more fun. It took some time, but slowly it dawned on me there was no reason we couldn't also become a traditions family. Sure, I was a little late to the ball game, but who cares? Couldn't we still give it a shot? As these things tend to go, the kids were not in the slightest reticent to try some of my new changes.